Hey everybody, I'm getting ready to put in one of these bargain basement HEI distributors that I got off of eBay into that Pontiac Impossible project, and this is what I'm running into. Might help somebody out. These are the instructions they sent me. As far as I'm concerned, they're pretty much worthless. If you've never done this before, yeah, worthless. Now, YouTube, you can go on there and it might help you out. I bought these down at the local parts store, Advance Auto, and that's the price I paid. They were on sale, and I think I got a good deal on that. I didn't buy the wires that they were selling on eBay. But let me show you what goes on with this thing. I don't know when they shipped this that I was missing a part or not. But this is what you're dealing with. You see there? I hope you can read it. It says tack and battery. And in my opinion, you got this pigtail that plugs in, but it plugs in to those three. Now you got to have juice going to this thing. If you want to run a tack, there's where you'd hook your tack up to. If you have to hook up juice to this, or you ain't getting no spark. But they didn't give me no plug-in, so whether it was supposed to come with it or not, like I says, I don't know. But let me show you what's going on. This is the Pontiac, that I got that I take and drive around in. And I did put one of those HEIs in this back, like in 2013. And it's the same thing. I mean, I bought that probably around 2012, and now it's 2023, 2024, and they haven't changed a bit. It has the same writing on it in Boston and everything. It's the exact same. And if I had any instructions when this came, I can't find them. And what you got, it's the same thing. And you got, I don't know, you probably can't see it too good, but what I wound up doing was I hooked the yellow wire up. That's the one that goes to the battery. And that yellow wire comes down here and it hooks up to these other two wires that would be coming off the ballast. You know, that white porcelain ballast? So you take those three wires, trust me on this, I'm not going to unravel it, but you join the three together and create the two ballast wires that would go to the ballast to this yellow wire, and then you run it up into there. Now let's go outside and I'll show you what I've done. Okay, I did buy me an extra distributor cap, and there's the side that says battery, and that's the side that says tack. And if you turn this up, you can see that's where that plug-in goes, where you got the three. But then where I'm hooking up the wire that you saw on the other car that was yellow, I didn't have no tack wire hooked up. And I'm running it from there to where it meets up with the other two wires, so you connect one ties the two that went to the ballast, and they all come together, and that's what gives it juice. I'm going to show you some more here. It'll make better sense, I hope. Okay. I get up here. That's what I'm talking about. See these two wires? There's your ballast. And this one here, of course, that would go to the distributor. What you wind up doing is these two wires will come off, and they will be, you'll remove some of that cover, and you'll splice these two together And then you'll have a third one spliced in here that will go up to the wire coming out of the new HEI distributor. All right, now let me show you. Now, they did not give me a plug-in with this. But you know, I've got all these old extra wiring harnesses kicking around. So I grabbed one out and I looked for what I liked. And I got one other one that's clear, but it doesn't seem to be as sturdy. But that will plug right into there. I already tested it. Oh, Jesus, don't make a liar out of me. Yeah, it goes in, see? And these will be, I'm going to clean these two up, plug them in. Then this will go in here. And I'll have my power to the battery. And then I'll also be set up for if and when I decide to add a tack to this here project of mine. And I don't know, you know, I might just add a tack to it, but in the meantime, you know, it's getting there, and hopefully I'll be able to get this thing cranked up and running pretty soon. I hope. I'm getting, old age is a bummer. I have a hard time concentrating on things, and it takes forever to do what used to take little time to do. If you ain't there yet, boy, when you get there, you're going to say, whoa. I got to finish by saying this. When I was a kid, I had friends that were really like that slow. And we used to make fun of them, of course. I mean, we all hung out together, and we just didn't realize it. But a lot of guys actually start off in life with Alzheimer's, in a sense. We had one friend, and he's passed away. He passed away about 6-7 years ago. He got himself a job at a place called Cutler Volkswagen. It was on the Weymouth-Hingham line, down by the old Weymouth Drive. And if you're from Weymouth, you know what I'm talking about. You know Cutler Volkswagen. They might even still be there, but they were there when I was a little kid. They were like the Volkswagen people. And yeah, check that out. I know these other car enthusiasts that like this kind of grill. It's what I call it's not the George Foreman grill, it's the George Poor Man grill. But anyways, that friend of mine, he got a job at Cutler, and he lasted like 3 days, and this is when he's about 20 years old. He was there to change oil on Volkswagens, and he kept messing up because he's like where he was at 20 where I am now. I have to really be careful what I'm doing, because man, I've been messing up bad on this thing, and I get to where I'm scared to come out and work on it. But I'm pushing myself. If it never runs, it's old age that kept it from running. And everybody, that's a wrap.